our desire to keep sinning like that doesn't mean that we're not going to be without sin.
Yeah.
No, the temptation will still be there possibly, not as much, but we won't have that desire anymore. That's the mark of a Christian.
Yeah, be delivered from your sin. Experience freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom from your sin. You know, believe me, just a little bit of my testimony. I used to be addicted to pornography. It used to be like something that I couldn't escape. I wanted to get away with it, but what was happening? I was a slave to it. I was a slave, and it's just, and each time I looked at it, whenever it finished, I just felt horrible. I got extremely angry. I kept crying out to God. God, save me from this. Save me from. Believe me, I am ashamed of lying in school. I've lied to my parents. I've lied to my sister. I've stolen things, and I know without the grace of God, I would just go to hell to pay for those sins for all eternity. But God is ready to forgive to those who call upon His name. Lord, save me from my sin. Give me fruits, meat for repentance, and just as we want justice for those who sin against us. Someone decides to steal from you. They break into your house, steal your TV, or they steal your radio. You're like, oh, justice, need it. That's why people seek justice. It's the right thing to do. It's the right thing to do. God is infinitely holy and just. He will punish evildoers. Those who ignore God, they don't get to know Him. They'll bear His wrath for all eternity. And that's what we're warning people. Turn from the wrath to come. Turn to Jesus Christ, to save you from your sin. Love your neighbor as yourself.
That I was good enough.
That's a lie in this world.
Save me. But I was living a lie that I went to church, and just because I went to church and I helped people, that God would let me into heaven. But I still lived a sinful lifestyle. Even like you said, I struggled with lust and things like that, and profanity, watching movies I shouldn't, and then feeling convicted about it later, and asking.
Also, going back to
things like that.
Going back to the sin of lusting after women.
Yeah.
If you surveyed like every man in the United States of America, do you like porn? A whole bunch of hands would go up in the air.
Oh, sure.
But what is wrong? What is wrong with this evil sin? It dehumanizes whatever image bearers of God, women, men are in this wicked content. And I guarantee you, many of the people who are slaves to this industry are in it against their own will. If you hate sex trafficking, if you hate sex trafficking, you should be decreeing the evil of pornography, because it fuels sex trafficking. It's just, and it's a whole wicked agenda. There are a lot of people who can be found guilty on the day of judgment before God, and they're going to have no excuse because they know that's wrong. Again, they have a conscience that God created them with, and they're ignoring their conscience because they love their sin.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
I hope you're not allergic to the condoms. It's warm, and it looks like you need it more than I do, since it's always this cold in November.
It's okay. It's all right. It's just I hope that truth was received by you well today.
Meaningful.
I hope you consider it.
Are you a Christian? Or no. Do you believe the Bible?
I'm open to every interpretation whatsoever.
Oh,
it's just.
I just think instead of us getting our truth from man, I can't trust man because man changes their mind. God cannot change his mind. His laws are perfect.
Pagan books.
He is perfect. He's holy. He cannot look on sin, though, so he must punish it, and he must punish the unjust someday. And if we continue to live in rebellion against him, we'll face that consequence, eternity in hell, unless we repent, unless God changes us so that we would desire to live for him. And I encourage you to read the Bible to find out that truth, not just my own words, that's part of my testimony of how God saved me, is because I believed I was a good person. I was good enough to go to heaven. I didn't drink and steal and do all those horrible things, but I still lived a sinful life. I was still just as guilty as the rest of them in the eyes of God. And
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone can testify to that point at some point in their life. So that's why we need Jesus. Anyway,
Yeah.
I hope you think
You
about
gotta
what
get
I
home.
said. Have a great night.
The little booklet is good.
You too.
Praise God.
Yeah. Thank her for the coffee.
Thank you for the coffee. Thanks for the thought.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. You know,
It's amazing how many.
it's kind of. We're having a tough time getting this loose, aren't we?
I can't get it loose. It's gonna take more than my own strength to get it loose. Lord help us.
I thought I did. Okay.
It's
Take this glove.
cold as just. Oh, you got it.
There we go. See, get the
Just
glove.
takes a little bit more effort there. I'm just doing it with my gloves on. So it doesn't hurt.
Yeah. I had to take my gloves off, man.
And it hurts. Now your hands hurt. They're cold in there. Get the hand warmers on.
Okay. Well, we spoke to a lot of last people today, and that girl that we just spoke to, the last one we talked to, she. I hope she saw the fire and boldness in me, that she'll consider like no.
You want that?
Look, she can testify to the fact that she agrees with me
Yeah.
that the objectification of women is wrong. I didn't actually ask her if she appreciated being lusted after.
See if she had any interaction afterward, but she just said she's open to anything.
I probably won't drink this.
Okay.
Just because I just
know.
I just don't really care. It's okay.
It's probably
Whatever. Oh well.
Did you get everything?
Yeah.